on and shifting our focus, Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla, the Indian Air Force officer, and Gaganyaan has spoken about India's growing ambition in the space, including the Gaganyaan mission, a planned Indian space station, and also human moon mission by 2040. Addressing students, Shukla urged them to dream big but work towards their goal one step at a time, saying that what seems impossible from after can become achievable with determination and efforts. Listen into what he said.
In conversation with Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla as well as Gaganyaan, sir. Thank you so much for coming to Bennett University. We have seen the Bennett University Space Venture cohort be also launched. What are your expectations and your wishes for the freshers as they join in and for this venture as well?
Thank you so much. It was great to be here and talk to the students. I was very excited by the enthusiasm that the students were showing, and at the same time I witnessed the cohort being launched. And I think it is the right time to be excited about space exploration. And we talked about what are the possible opportunities out there for them in the future when they come out, and what kind of ambitions India is holding today. So very, very excited to be here, and I'm looking forward that a lot of people will graduate and become a part of this ecosystem in the future.
Right. So you also stated that these are not just avenues that are available for these freshers, but also their responsibility and that they have to contribute in making them happen. One of that is the mission Gaganyaan. What is the latest that you could tell our viewers about it as well?
Yes, when I said that, what I mean is that as a country, we have established really big ambitions for ourselves through Mission Gaganyaan, whether it is the space station, the Parliamentary station, or eventually landing an Indian on the moon by 2040. And my point to them was that, yes, these are opportunities, but these are opportunities which get converted to reality only when people decide to work on them. And that is what they should assume responsibility. So we are currently working on the Mission Gaganyaan as well as the Parliamentary station. And hopefully soon enough we'll start seeing the full-scale test missions and thereafter the eventual human space mission happening.
So as you mentioned about the responsibility towards these big space ambitions as well, you had also highlighted about resilience and your own experiences from space. What is the big advice that you leave for freshers as you depart from the campus as well?
Yeah, the biggest advice that, I mentioned in my talk as well, that any goal or any ambition which is very big, when you look at it in its entirety from far, it seems very big. But when you zoom in, when you start working on it and you work at one step at a time, it becomes manageable, it becomes achievable over a period of time. And anybody else who is achieving this is also a human like them and me. So if it is possible for somebody else, it is also possible for them. So they have to believe it first before they can get there. So that is what my message would be, that believe in your dreams, and when you are executing them, don't get intimidated by the size of it. Just work one step at a time.
So if Mr. Shukla can do this, then of course other freshers as well who are joining Bennett University campus can too. These are the big words, as Mr. Shukla has also highlighted, for the freshers joining in the campus today. With video journalist Dheeraj, this is Kritika Tiwari for Times Now.
What do you do when you want to catch the news on the move? Well, Times Play has you covered. The all-in-one OTT streaming platform by Times Network uniquely blends premium digital video entertainment with the real-time news broadcasting. So catch your favorite news channel on Times Play, available on Google Play. So a lot is lined up in the Parliament today, with the Lok Sabha set to take up private members' business and several important resolutions for discussion. We're learning that DMK MP will be raising the issue of Indian citizenship for Sri Lankan Tamil refugees, while Shiv Sena MP Shrikant Shinde will seek measures to preserve Maharashtra's historic forts. Congress MP G. Kumar Naik is also expected to raise issues related to accountability and development in areas covered under Article 371. So a lot lined up in the Parliament today. It remains to be seen, just like the other days, whether there will be disruption or discussion. So that remains to be seen. But as far as Lok Sabha is concerned, it is all set to take up private members' business and several important resolutions for discussion. Sabyasachi is joining us live on the broadcast with more details. Sabyasachi, do tell us what is expected in the Parliament today. Today is last day of the Parliament. What can we expect?
Well, see, it's on the similar lines because the opposition is very much clear on their agenda that they want discussion in the House on the two issues. They want discussion on the student issue, they want discussion on the Ram Mandir donation theft, and on the student issue, what leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, had specifically made clear that they do not want any lecture from the central government. They want to know the fact that whether the central government, whether the Home Minister did order the use of lathis or pellet guns against the students or against the protesters or not in the national capital. So yesterday also we have seen that Home Minister himself gave an assurance to the opposition that he has been coming to the Parliament every single day. But when the opposition say that why isn't the Home Minister present in the House, where he clearly said that the opposition has not been letting the House to function because every single day there has been ruckus after ruckus and adjournment after adjournment, and we have seen that it's been a complete washout the entire monsoon session. So both the parties, as far as the NDA is concerned or opposition is concerned, ruckus is going to be there because from the centre side, from the NDA side, we are going to see offensive measures, counter measures, and they are going to blame the opposition, saying that the opposition is running away from discussion when the centre is ready to have a discussion on the House. And the centre, in fact, also have said that if the opposition agrees, then the session can be increased for a couple of days. So we have to wait and see how things pan out, because today also the floor leaders are expected to meet at around 10:30 to strategize the opposition strategy.
Absolutely, because the government has maintained that the opposition parties are not letting the House function. It remains to be seen how this particular day pans out. Thanks so much, Sabyasachi, for getting us all those details. Now, leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi responded to Home Minister yesterday. He said that the opposition is no longer interested in the statement from the Home Minister. After that, he said that the Home Minister should be directly held responsible for the violence that happened in the national capital. And now a big demand that is coming from the opposition leaders is that Union Home Minister Amit Shah should tender his resignation. Listen in.
Amit Shah has no courage. The Home Minister of India has no courage. He cannot come to the House. We are not interested in listening to Mr. Amit Shah's imagination. We're not interested in him giving us a lecture or a discussion. No, the question is not whether Mr. Amit Shah comes and opines. We don't care what he has to say. उनके घर के सामने जाइए, वहाँ पे मतलब 1000 पुलिस वाले खड़े हुए हैं कि कोई बच्चा ना आ जाए, तो गुब्बारे में से गैस निकल गई. अब लास्ट मिनट वो उसमें फिर से गैस भरने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बट गुब्बारा फट गया है.
And interestingly, the opposition has been protesting over a multitude of issues in the last few days, but the main focus is on the paper leak and its aftermath. While the opposition started the demand for the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan, it appears that the demands have constantly shifted over the course of the monsoon session of the Parliament, with the stalemate refusing to end at this point in time. So let's take you through how the opposition's demand have changed since at the start of the monsoon session of the Parliament. Demand number one, and that is when the monsoon session had started, the opposition wanted a debate on the paper leak in the Parliament. So that was their larger demand. Then demand number two, few days later, were discussion only after the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. That resignation happened on July 25th. After that, there was a demand that there should be discussion only after Amit Shah's statement in the Parliament. Then demand number four is that Prime Minister must apologize to the students of the country. Demand number five, that Prime Minister must apologize as far as the Ram Mandir Chanda Chori case is also concerned. Then in August, they want to debate over donation theft in the Parliament. That remained the larger demand by the opposition leaders. And now they have said that they do not want any statement from the Union Home Minister. They want the resignation of the Home Minister. So the Bharatiya Janata Party and the NDA MPs are saying that the goalpost has shifted over the course of the monsoon session of the Parliament. And now the Congress has said that Home Minister's statement is no longer enough following the police action on the protesting student. The Congress party has said that Amit Shah must resign from the position either as a consequence of the culpability or because of his incompetence. Listen in.
Did Mr. Amit Shah give this order to shoot our children, or did he not? If he did, he should resign because he's culpable. And if he did not, he should resign because he's incompetent.
And with that, we have another breaking update coming in. The final day of the monsoon session of the Parliament is all set for a protest versus protest showdown at Makardwar in the Parliament, something that we've been witnessing in the last 2 days as well. The Bharatiya Janata Party has planned to target Rahul Gandhi and the opposition over the Jharkhand issue, accusing them of maintaining silence. The opposition too is expected to stage a counter-protest, setting the stage for another face-off in the Parliament of India. So a lot is lined up on the final day of the monsoon session of the Parliament. Pragya is joining us live on the broadcast with more details. Pragya, today is the final day of the monsoon session of the Parliament. We are learning that there is once again going to be protest versus protest showdown at Makardwar. Could you tell us what will be the strategy of the NDA MPs today?
Well, the strategy is to also request again opposition to have this particular debate and discussion.
All right.
Because they also wanted a Home Minister to come to House, but it looks like the opposition is not ready. In fact, yesterday also Parliament Affairs Minister, Mr. Kiran Rijiju, said that I am requesting opposition, even if they give us notice tomorrow morning, we will ensure that they will have ample time to participate in this debate and also have the statement on this particular protest by Home Minister himself. But it looks like that the opposition doesn't even want it, and this is why the government says that a lot of hours and a lot of money of taxpayers, has gone down the drain this time because opposition didn't want House to function, didn't want bills to debate. So what we are hearing is that, the only thing that is left there, the listing of the businesses, tabling of certain reports, and also 3 private members' bills, post that there could be, the House can be sanitized.
All right, so the government is saying that they're ready to have a debate in the Parliament on the NEET issue, but the opposition is not letting other proceedings of the House function. But on the other hand, the opposition MPs are saying that they do not want a statement from Union Home Minister. They want the resignation of Amit Shah. Thank you so much, Pragya, for getting us all those details.